Give me 10 minutes. I will show you how to stop wasting mental energy on other people's opinions. You will reclaim your focus, you will speak your truth, you will unlock consistency and freedom. Better known as not giving a fork what others think. Surveys show 70% of young adults say fear of judgment prevents them from sharing ideas or opinions. That drains mental space. You overthink for hours. You replay interactions. You wait on reactions. That habit shrinks confidence. It blocks you. Imagine speaking freely. Imagine moving without second guessing. That feels powerful. That changes everything. You will feel calm. You will feel clear. You will act. You delete your post 10 minutes after sending it. You rewrite texts multiple times before sending memes. You pick outfits based on likes, not comfort. You scroll through friends' highlight reels and label your real awkward as failure. These routines erode self-worth. They drain creativity. They consume emotional capacity. This happens quietly. You may not even notice. But days add up. You deserve better. You deserve clarity. You deserve to show up. Your brain evolved to watch group signals for survival. Now it treats likes as currency. That practice backfires in modern life. The spotlight effect, coined by social psychologists, means you believe others notice flaws more than they do. In a famous experiment, subjects overestimated by more than 50% how many people noticed an embarrassing stain. That bias plays on repeat in your brain. Overthinking triggers cortisol spikes. That hormone slows learning. It lowers memory. Psychologists link chronic worrying to fatigue and low motivation. Meta's latest report shows approval seekers scroll 40% more daily, yet rate their life satisfaction lower. Caring too much steals joy and clarity. That cost is real. Start each day with a reality check. You think people diss your idea? Pause, write it down. Ask. What proof? Most fears fail the evidence test. List 2 times someone responded neutrally or positively. If no example comes, you projected insecurity onto someone else. Visualize them shrugging. That action neutralizes the fear. You shrink assumptions. You expand clarity. You stop overthinking impulses before they blossom. Build an inner validation system. Use a journal or notes app. Each day record 3 values that matter to you. 1 action aligned with those values. 1 way to improve tomorrow. This creates a feedback loop tied to your standards. Harvard research shows journaling personal values increases decisiveness by 20%. When you score yourself, outside opinions matter less. When your own record matters more, external metrics shrink. You stop being a content chaser. You become a values anchor. Confidence arrives when you measure against yourself. You must desensitize fear. Choose small challenges weekly. Week 1. Share a raw thought online. Wear a color you would typically avoid. Speak first in a group chat. Share early drafts for feedback. Ask a stranger something simple. Practice saying no kindly. The University of Amsterdam tracked compulsive social worriers. After 4 weeks of micro-risk exposure, anxiety scores dropped 30%. Your brain learns discomfort is safe. You rewrite what quiet looks like. You become the person who acts in spite of fear. Acknowledge people will think what they think, but you only control your response. When someone rolls their eyes or snarks, their reaction says more about them than about you. Cognitive behavioral therapy calls this cognitive distancing. It's not your project. Let it go. You keep your energy. Reduce mental noise. Unfollow accounts that trigger comparison. Turn off read receipts. Limit social checks to morning and evening. Harvard Business Review found consistent notification schedules lowered anxiety by 18%. That simple rule helps. You reframe digital habits as self-care. You reclaim mental clarity. Make a note folder titled Wins. Store compliments, feedback, achievements. Review it each Sunday. University of Rochester research shows documenting progress boosts confidence 3-fold more than relying on memory. When fear creeps in, open your bank. Facts beat anxiety every time. You become your own proof. Your body signals overthinking. Shoulders tighten. Breath grows shallow. Counter with 5 deep breaths. Inhale 5, exhale 7. This stimulates the vagus nerve. Stanford studies confirm heart rate declines within 20 seconds. Calm body means clearer mind. You can literally breathe judgment away. When safe, ask for feedback. Hey, what did you think of my idea? Directness beats uncertainty. Microsoft found teams who practiced open feedback halved mood anxiety. People tell you what they think, not what your mind assumed. That clarity frees mental space. Schedule worry time for 10 minutes daily. When time ends, switch tasks. Behavioral economists show people who schedule worry stick to it and worry less overall. Boundaries beat endless overthinking. You train your mind to pause self-criticism. Imagine you at 70. Will you care about this fear? Boston College researchers found visualizing your future self reduces impulse fear today. That distance puts judgments in perspective. Most petty fears fade when seen from 50 years later. Repeat, I value action over approval. I measure progress over applause. I refuse to rehearse shame. Use present tense. Say it aloud. Neuroscientific research shows verbal affirmation activates action centers in the brain. You wire your brain to act despite fear. You build momentum. You stop living on other people's scripts. I must please my parents or community. Clarify which behaviors truly matter. Likely they value real results more than social approval. I need likes for business. Real audiences engage with honesty, not bland polish. I fear losing friendships. People who stick by you during vulnerability are real. The rest fade. Authentic takes courage, not arrogance. Taylor, 26, avoided posting art because they feared negative comments. After a month of controlled exposure, they posted once daily. Followers grew from 10 to 1,500. 3 brands reached out. No major backlash appeared. Taylor now sells prints confidently. Skylar, 30, never spoke in virtual meetings. They used feedback loops, direct comments, and reality checks. Within 2 months, they led a project meeting. Their manager praised clarity and presence. Skylar got promoted shortly after. Ignoring all opinions cuts you off too. You lose useful feedback. You risk arrogance. Use the evidence bank and timeline to filter input. Welcome constructive critique. Reject random noise. You learned, most fears are imagined. Internal validation matters most. Small risks reshape identity. Evidence beats assumptions. Scheduled worry contains anxiety. This matters because freedom begins when you silence false critics. Today, pick one thing you hesitated on. Post it, wear it, speak it, log how it feels, review feedback tomorrow, add your wins to your bank. You own your path. Let others think what they will. You move with clarity. You act from value. Subscribe to Drawn to Mastery for more tools to master your mind, your moves, your life.